Modern Mahjong's here with a quick video about exchanging a joker from a dead hand. Let's just get started with talking about dead hands in general. During a game, a player may have a hand that's otherwise unwinnable. It could be for many reasons, such as an improper exposure, they have too many tiles, too few tiles. Under National Mahjong League rules, this is known as having a dead hand. Calling a hand dead can be strategy and just part of the game. The tone should be polite and matter of fact, and it's not mean or unsportsmanlike to let a player know that their hand is unwinnable. So whether or not you could exchange a joker from a dead hand is not a simple yes or no answer. It depends. The back of the card is only a summary of the rules, and more rules are explained in Mahjong Made Easy, the official instruction book of the Mahjong League, as well as our visual companion guide for American Mahjong. Mahjong Made Easy provides that jokers may be redeemed from a dead hand if they were exposed before the hand was declared dead. That's on the back of the card. But in the rulebook, it further explains no jokers exposed prior to a concealed hand being declared dead are redeemable, since they were part of an incorrect exposure. So we're going to break it down and go over some situations. Player A places a single exposure of tiles that is nowhere to be found on the 2025 card. It's not valid. If the hand is declared dead, the jokers are not redeemable. So for example, someone puts up for this year a quint of flowers. There are no quints of flowers on the 2025 card. Immediately, somebody could call that hand dead. Since it is not valid and that exposure made the hand dead, the jokers are not redeemable. Situation 2. Player A exposes a single exposure only valid in a concealed hand. So if there was an exposure that was only in a concealed hand, so just by that exposure, everyone knew they were playing concealed, the hand is dead and the jokers are not redeemable. Situation 3. Player A has a valid exposure. They then, either on that turn or another turn, display Mahjong in error. They display their tiles, and the reason their hand is dead is something other than that it's a concealed hand. They only had 13 tiles, they had 15 tiles, whatever reason. Tiles exposed before the incorrect Mahjong remain exposed for everyone to see. The others are returned to the sloping part of their rack. The jokers in the exposed tiles are still redeemable. And the reason for this is it was other than a concealed hand. That was not the reason that their hand was dead. Here in situation 4, player A has valid exposure and displays Mahjong in error. Now everyone realized that the reason their hand is dead is because they had an exposure and then were playing a concealed hand. So no jokers in this hand are able to be redeemed. Now I hear people thinking, but what if the initial exposure could have been in an exposed hand and then they changed their mind and made a mistake and went to a concealed hand? Doesn't matter. The league says that if the reason that the hand is dead is because they're playing a concealed hand, no prior exposures are permissible and no jokers can be redeemed. All tiles are returned to the sloping part of the rack. Did this video help clear up this somewhat confusing concept? We hope so. Let us know. We invite you to register for one of our 3 upcoming Zooms to learn the card and plan to pivot. They're take tonight, April 28th, April 30th, May 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern for the 28th and the 1st, and 11 a.m. Eastern on April 30th. It's a 75-minute Zoom discussing the card in detail and getting you ready to pivot, have backup hands, and know the card. Our PDF is updated and available on modernmahjong.com. You could type modernmahjong.com/products/2025 PDF. If you play Canasta, we invite you to join us October 11th and 12th. Donna Miller-Small and I are hosting Modern American Canasta Weekend Convention in New York City. We hope that this video was helpful, and if you aren't following us, what are you missing out on? If this just happened to show up in your feed, it's here for a reason. Like, comment, save, share, and follow us on social media. If you don't get our emails, visit modernmahjong.com to subscribe. With that, have a great day and a great game.